Hero Hot List. Oh, one of my favorite times. So these are all the Hero Hot List for Season 4.5. Let's take a quick look. So Quickplay PC, all roles. Jeff the Landshark is by far the most picked character in the game on PC. Quickplay console as well. Actually, it's even higher on console with a 50% win rate. Cloak and Dagger's number 2, with Emma Frost being number 3. That's actually very interesting that Emma Frost is number 3. Luna Snow is number 4. Invis is number 5. Angela is number 6. Daredevil's number 7. Funny, the new hero is number 7. It is the highest DPS, but damn. People just love Jeff and Cloak and Emma. And hell, even Luna. As we get further down, it goes to Rocket, Strange, Penny, Venom, Mantis, Thor, and then another DPS, Moon Knight. Moon Knight's almost always one of the most picked. Okay, console, same thing it appears. Jeff and Cloak are number 1, number 2. And then it's Invis, Daredevil, Emma Frost. So Daredevil spikes up a lot higher on console. Over on to competitive, PC, all ranks. The highest picked character in the game is Cloak and Dagger, and it's not even close with a negative win rate. Doctor Strange is up next, again with a negative win rate. And then Rocket's over here with a 55% win rate as the third most picked character. And is the only one in this top section of the list with a above 50% win rate. Holy shit. And that guy's also getting some buffs next season. Magneto's second most picked tank, negative win rate. Invis, second or third most picked support, negative win rate. Luna, negative win rate. Jeff is the closest we've gotten other than Rocket to 50%. Emma Frost across all ranks is less than 50%. Moon Knight has less than 50%. And then once we start getting into the nitty gritty, then Thor comes up 50%. Venom's just above 50%. You'd think Venom would be higher with all the buffs he had. Here comes Queen Penny. Actually, who's the highest win rate in the game right now across all ranks? Magic, Penny, Rocket. So nothing has changed in the top 3. Angela still holds strong from the last one. Storm also holding pretty strong. Daredevil down here at 54 is the new addition. BP actually has made his way back up the list. He kind of fell down for a while. But he's actually made his way back up. Mantis, whoa. Hela's 53. Now you might say, Flats, what do you mean? Hela's crazy. Historically, Hela, even when she was really good, season 0, season 1, season 2, season 3, actually no, not season 3 because that was Phoenix. She was a negative win rate across all ranks, even with her being really good. So that's actually very interesting. So Alex down here at 52. All right, Spidey actually is a 51. All right. Let's start looking at individual ranks. So let's start at the top. Let's go Celestial above. Highest win rate in the game is, again, Penny Parker, and it's not close, but look at that pick rate. It's extremely low, so it's getting propped up by a very small amount of players who are probably playing her in niche situations and are specialists. Everyone else does not pick the character, 1, because they're not good at her, and 2, just sees value in picking something else. Then, beyond Penny Parker specialist, Daredevil, highest win rate character in the game. Not that surprising. Daredevil's been kind of rolling through ranked, and a lot of people have been calling for Daredevil nerfs, which is funny because we just went over patch notes and there was no Daredevil nerfs. Mantis is the winningest support, highest win rate. Not a very big surprise there. That is the biggest or the most banned hero in all of the pro play this past month. And she basically hard enables dive, hard enables a lot of comps with the damage boost, and especially in those triple support comps with like Jeff and Adam. Magic is your second highest DPS. Actually surprised it's that high. Angela up here actually as well. This is where you start getting to like a high pick rate. Angela and Rocket have really high pick rates and win rates, surprisingly. Cap up here as well with the second highest pick rate or second highest win rate. Venom is tied though with double the pick rate. So it seems most players are choosing to pick Venom, but overall they're exact same win rate. Psylocke down here, arguably I'd say is probably the best DPS in the game outside of Daredevil in ranked. Stats seem to be backing that up, although Magic is obviously higher, just has half the pick rate. Then we drop down a little more. Groot holding strong, doing well. Jeff, arguably probably the most picked character in the game right now, I'm guessing. Oh, he's up there. He's not like at the top, but he's up there. Mag's actually the most picked. Wow, negative win rate. Rocket, Luna second or second highest support, negative win rate. Then Invis with also another negative win rate. Interesting. Then Strange, who always is up there. And then Emma. Okay, so Emma's above 50% in Celestial above. I'm not that surprised about that. That's where like people actually understand how to play her whole kit. Jeff ridiculously just picked every game if he can be. Good win rate. Bucky's win rate's a lot lower than I expect. Star-Lord's holding strong, getting picked a lot, doing well. Venom. Phoenix actually has dropped down quite a bit. Let me go back over to win rates. Let's see this bottom half. So Thor has dropped below 50% again. Hulk's actually above 50% still. Who's all the way down here? Let me guess. It's Mr. Thing. Yep. Whoa, there's actually worse though. So Thing is the worst tank in the game, and it's not even close with a 42% win rate, Celestial above. Actually lower than Black Widow. The funny part though is Cloak and Dagger actually has a lower win rate than the Thing at 42%. Blade is even lower than that at 41. Ultron's even lower than that at 41. And then you have arguably considered probably the two worst characters right now, which are Squirrel Girl and Scarlet Witch at 37 and 41%. 37% win rate is diabolical. That is actually diabolical. Holy shit. Also, nobody's picking Witch anymore. Even with the Strange team up, just not at all. Let's go down to the average ranks. Let's go to Diamond. Highest win rate, Penny, Magic, Rocket, Angela, Storm, Hulk, Daredevil, Hela. Looks very similar to the other ranks. Pick rates, Cloak and Dagger is the most picked. Strange, Mag, Rocket, Invis, Luna, Jeff, Emma. Looks almost identical. Let's drop it down to Gold. This is where you start getting into the pub stomper ranks. Magic's highest win rate in the game, followed by BP. This is where the BP win rate's getting propped up, by the way, across all the ranks. Rocket's at 55, Penny's at 55, Angela's actually 55 as well. Storm is up on this top end. Daredevil is in the top end as well. Mantis, Hulk. Hela actually at 53% in Gold is kind of surprising. Thor has a positive win rate in Gold. Spidey, Psylocke, Star-Lord. Mr. Fantastic's actually above 50% as well down here. Let me scroll down. Who's at the bottom? So in Gold, actually, wow, this is not what I expected. In Gold, the worst win rate character in the game is Squirrel Girl with a 5, almost 6% pick rate. Black Widow even does better at a 1% pick rate. And Torch with only a 0.59% pick rate with a 44% win rate, even more so. Loki down here, arguably, actually is the worst support right now, win rate wise in this rank. Even Witch, all the easier characters, quote unquote easy characters, are down here. Except Phoenix. Phoenix is not easy. Wolverine, Thing. Magneto's actually all the way down here too, with a really low pick rate. Let me go look to pick rates really quick. So all the most picked characters in Gold outside of Rocket have severely negative win rates. And then you get down here to like Penny, Thor, and then it kind of comes back. All right, let's go look at Bronze, just for funsies. BP becomes the best character in the game. Magic's the best character in the game. Rocket's, Daredevil, Ultron. So in Bronze, Ultron has a 54, almost 55% win rate. But when you hop over to Celestial and above, it drops all the way down to 41. That is crazy. AKA, Bronze gamers do not look up. Angela as well with the 54. Hela with the 54 is crazy. No shit. All right, hop over to Console. Across all ranks, Magic is by far the highest win rate. Penny is the second highest, then Rocket, Daredevil, Storm, Hulk, Angela, Mantis, BP. Who is the lowest? Oh my Christ. So on Console, Black Widow's got a 35% win rate. Worst character in the game, but not even close. Followed by Squirrel Girl, Torch, Phoenix, Punisher. Wow, Phoenix, Punisher being this low. Luna being this low. Luna is the worst win rate support. Yeah, so Luna is actually the worst win rate support across all ranks in Console. That's crazy. All right, let's go to Celestial and above Console. It barely changed at the top. Penny's your number 1, Magic number 2, Mantis number 3, Daredevil, Rocket, Storm, Cap, Hulk, Angela. With a quick scroll. Jeff still holding really strong. Strange up here. I'll look at the pick rates as well in a sec. Black Widow is the worst win rate in the game on Console, followed by Squirrel, and then here it is, Ultron. Even on Console, Ultron's the worst support win rate wise. Adam's down here as well, actually. Interesting. Torch, Blade, which Wolverine Thing. So Thing is the worst tank right now in console celestial above. Pick rate wise, oh my god. Okay, my arm is starting to fall asleep, Puggy. I'm trying. Strange the most picked, negative win rate though. Cloak and Dagger, negative win rates. Magneto most picked, negative win rates. Invis, Luna, both negative win rates. Jeff is the only support in the higher tiers outside of Rocket that's getting picked with a positive win rate right now. Where's Mantis? Mantis is all the way down. Oh, she's probably getting banned every game. That makes sense. Okay. Let's check out the average ranks. Let's go look at Plat. So, win rate for Plat, console, Magic's number 1. Penny, Rocket, Daredevil, BP, Storm, Hulk, Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic on like the average player's ranks in console is crazy. So with all these buffs this season, I wonder if Mr. Fantastic will shoot up that leaderboard. We'll see. And then obviously at the bottom we have Black Widow again, Squirrel Girl, Phoenix, Human Torch, Luna again. Luna is one of the most picked characters in the whole game consistently and has by far the lowest pick or win rate. Maybe if you're getting forced to play Luna every game, hey, small thing. If you're getting forced to play support every game and you're forced onto Luna, maybe stop playing Luna. You know what I mean? Like maybe playing Luna's not the play. Luna's win rate is falling pretty hard. Might not be worth it. Might not be worth it anymore. And then just gonna check bronze just for funsies. Magic again, highest win rate. Rocket, Mr. Fantastic, third highest win rate. Again, console loves Mr. Fantastic. He dominates. He does really well because a lot of people cannot aim. Ultron again slips up really high. And then I want to scroll down as well. Human Torch actually in bronze console is the lowest win rate in the game, even lower than Black Widow. Interesting. Squirrel Girl, Punisher, Phoenix, Hawkeye, Wolverine, Venom. And then Jeff the Landshark actually, interestingly, has the lowest support win rate on bronze console. So maybe those bronze console guys had a point, because I think that's the highest pick rate. Second highest pick rate character in console has a pretty severely negative win rate, when in every other tier on PC and console, he has a positive win rate. So the 20% is just casuals picking Jeff. Well, it's probably a lot of casuals picking Jeff, and they think he's just fun, but I wonder how many of them are also just eating their teammates and throwing them off the map. You know, is that the throwing epidemic? Is it in bronze? Is that where they are? Invisible Woman, negative win rate. Penny, far and above again, positive win rate. Cloak and Dagger is actually 50% win rate. That's the highest we've seen of her. Mag, negative win rates. So it seems like if people start playing like traditional characters that are like considered by the community as a whole good a lot, they have high pick rates but really low win rates. Very interesting. Very, very interesting story the data is telling. And I think that as the game is developed, people hang on to like the notion that you shouldn't play certain heroes because they're quote unquote throw picks, even though they're good now, like they're very good. And so they'll play the quote unquote safe picks so they don't get flamed by other players, right? Yeah, the safe picks are probably what bad players gravitate towards. I wouldn't even say they're bad players. I think they're just players who don't want to get flamed and they want to try to win. So they'll pick something thinking it's going to be helpful because it historically has been, but then it's not that good anymore and they probably lose a lot of those games, you know? Interesting story that the data is telling us this season. A lot of the more non-traditional characters are very good, and a lot of the older quote-unquote throw picks are much better than people realize. So maybe start branching out a little bit, not demanding a Luna every game, and not demanding a Strange or a Magneto every game. You know, might be kind of a good time to start experimenting a bit.